Hello, and welcome to the stream. It is time for some more TCG. I did try and turn on the DS, and then I remembered that we got the shiny last stream, and I currently have nothing to shiny hunt on the DS until we actually start the playthrough, which I'm gonna be so honest, I've put zero thought into thus far, how we were doing said playthrough and what the main points are throughout. Oh, I still have the display capture on. There we go. So I still need to figure out how we're gonna go about the Soul Silver shiny playthrough. I'm gonna try and figure that out this weekend. Potentially starting it next week. I don't know. I put very little thought into it so far. Tonight, though, we are playing some more Kanga Cone. We might not only be playing this, we might play some other stuff. But I know I at least want to start off with this. I'm trying to figure out what deck I want to play to a cup I'm going on to Sunday. It'll be the first cup with Phantasmal Flames legal. First event really that I'm going to, the Phantasmal Flames legal. So I'm trying to decide what I want to play. Sam, how are you doing? Welcome on in. How's the week been? Saw, of course, the stuff in the Discord. The Mega Lucario box. Like I said, I want to pick up that box just for the Lucario figure. But I know we talked about this before with like any of the boxes that come with like extra stuff like pins or figures. I'm always just like, yes, I will spend money on this because I get something to display on my shelf. I did that, and the best one I think I've gotten of that is the one I moved him now, where I got Gigantamax Pikachu. I was like, that was such a cool like figure collection. I moved him because my buddy from work gave me a Pikachu. I think I'm pointing at the Pikachu. Gave me a Pikachu wearing one of the region outfits, so I put that Pika up there and moved everything. I'm doing good. We're not doing any shiny hunting tonight because obviously we finished the Chikorita hunt. And I went to turn on the Switch, but my controller's dead. Even though it sat on the charger overnight. Because I was shiny hunting off stream yesterday. And my controller was dead, so I put it on charge. But for some reason, it did not properly charge. I don't know if it's because I put it on the charger while the Switch was still on. So then once the Switch turned off, for some reason it didn't like start charge, because it's like a dock charger. I don't know, but so no shiny hunting today. Like I said, I'm gonna play Baby. Oh gosh, that was really slow. I'm gonna relaunch game. That is some incredibly slow that's some incredibly slow loading there. Nitro, how are you doing? Sits quietly in the Safari Zone. I'm at work, so quiet but listening. Well, I hope work goes well. I hope it's an easy shift, and hopefully the rest of the night also goes well. Bum, 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 bum. I played around with the Charizard X a little bit, but I don't know. It's just worse Raging Bolt right now. Could be interesting in a bit. Can't recall the ones I haven't since I can't check in a storage box right now. Off the top of my head, I know of the Rayquaza and Zacian figure from the car boxes. Oh, that's so cool. I really want to try and find this prismatic one. Okay, maybe just game is running slow right now. It's a little bit faster than it was earlier. I really want to get the prismatic one that's out right now that has the Espeon and Umbreon, and I really want to pick that one up just because I love Espeon. And it would look good on the shelf. Yeah, we are going to start off with some Kanga Cone here. And we'll play around. The two decks I'm between playing to this color, like I was saying, Phantasmal Flames becomes legal at this event that I'm going to on Sunday, which really the only thing in this deck that wasn't legal before is just the Jumbo Ice Cream. Everything else has been out since Mega Evolution. And then potentially also playing Goldango. I always feel good with Goldango, so I might just run Goldango. I don't know if I'll run this version with the ESP or if I'll run the version with the Prime Catcher. Haven't fully decided yet what I want to do, but I at least want to play some games tonight And, see what we feel. Yeah, that looked really nice. Yeah, I know everywhere, one of my friends managed to pick up the prismatic one, and I was very... It was the very much like happy for you, so happy for you, but just mad for me. My opponent won the coin flip and is deciding who goes first. Yippee! They didn't have any of those boxes, or I definitely would have gotten one. Yeah, I'm at the point where for something like that, I would be willing to pay a little bit over MSRP. But I mean, Prismatic, they're just always, they charge so high at a lot of these local shops. Alright, I'm going first. Not what we want. We prefer to go second with this deck, but going first isn't terrible for us. Because at least right now with this hand, I can Nest Ball Kanga, attach Return to Kanga, and can even Air Balloon Monkey. And get an additional draw, which might be beneficial. Although we also have the Turbo Energizer in hand. So it might be Nest Ball Kanga, pass, attach Return Monkey, Turbo Energize Kanga. That might honestly be better. Just because my thought is, I'm not guaranteed to get... But I do really like I do really like having Kanga and active Kanga on bench, Turbo Energize Kanga on bench. But I also don't know what my opponent's playing. So we could also be Badoo-locked by next turn. We could be Badoo-locked next turn. I don't know. Might not be the best play. If I had 2 energy in hand, I definitely would have just went ahead and attached 1 to Kanga. But there's, again, not guaranteed drawing into it. We have nothing to add to the hand. Our opponent could also have a dead hand. Okay, Arvin should get some info off the items grabbed here. If they grab a trolley, we know we're potentially seeing Mirror or Apselbox. Or if they grab Buddy Poppin'. No, Secret Box counter game. Secret Box counter game. Oh. A Dragon? Interesting, I don't know. Monkey v. Monkey. They had Iono and Lily in hand, and they tossed both of them. And a gear. That was a lot of supporters to get rid of. To not really get rid of an addition. Lunatone? Did our opponent won the coin flip? Yeah, our opponent won the coin flip and chose to go second. So they wanted to go second. Oh, this is the Blood Moon deck. Blood Moon Ursaluna. Okay. Okay, we've seen this. Because the Vengeful Punch is what reminded me that we have seen this before. That's fine. Energy Switch. I will definitely disrupt this stadium here. Part of me wants to go ahead and put down a booth. But they could bring up the booth, kill the booth. Well, we will use the Artisan. We will grab another monkey. Space! I don't know if you were still in the chat when you popped in last time and hit the resub right as the stream ended. It was when we were doing our reaction stream. But I did I was in the chat like, no, thank you so much. So I do appreciate the resub that you did drop that day. It was just so funny, that timing. You had to be I was like, no, I'm so sorry. It was very silly timing though. Grab those two. I didn't look to see how many Crispins were in deck. I should have checked Crispin count. That's all me. Well, I appreciate it, nevertheless. I appreciate it, nevertheless. High likelihood, they probably play multiple stadiums, so Lively probably does get bumped here, but I definitely just couldn't give them the bench power, since they can get the Blood Moon down that easily. But actually, they don't want an Artisan for Blood Moon, because it has a when played from hand ability, I believe. Well, if they just Cosmic Beam here, I'm feeling real good. No, they grab another Soul Rock. Interesting. Now, I could energy switch Air Balloon, or I could retreat attach. But I think I want to energy switch on the chance that we hit... On the chance that we hit energy and can attach energy. Yeah, I think we want to do that. And we could boss. I'm not against bossing. Guess what? What? Second boost. Officially moved into my house. Adulting now with your mortgage. Let's go. Vengeful Punch, they just add 4, right? 4 damage counters I don't really care too much about. I do like... I could boss... Bossing, though, does disrupt their draw power. Because moving this 30 damage doesn't really do anything. Other than they can boss and kill the monkey again, but I don't know that I really care about that. Although disrupting their draw power does feel quite strong. Officially moved into the house. Even got a mortgage. Hey, I'm so excited for you, though. That is, I'm sure... I like it. I get stressed out when we just move and, you know, when we moved apartments. I can't imagine, you know, moving into a house. I can't imagine the stress of that. So, congrats. Arvin for Ultra Ball? Well, how you doing? Welcome on in. No, Fighting Gong and Counter Gain. Fighting Gong for Blood Moon. Oh, for Lunata. What is this deck? Maybe they already have the Blood Moon in hand? But now Cosmic Beam, though, is a shred attack. This attack's damage is affected by weak... Oh, no, it's just not affected by weakness or resistance. Oh, so never mind. So it still only does 10 damage. Because Curly Wall, I thought it was a shred attack. It's not. It's just not weakness or resistance. I was like, let me check the wording before I say this. And then I said it, and then check the wording. Yeah, it's only going to hit for 70, but it doesn't ignore effects on me, so I only take 10 damage. At least Mega Kangaskhan and the booths only take 10 damage. Monkey would die. One more stream, and you have a 20 watch streak. Let's go. 10 damage. Big 10 damage there. And a trolley. And a trolley. Would I even want a boss here? I guess just grab the 4 damage counters. Actually, don't. Where did I get this darkness from? I actually do have Darkness Psychic in deck. Could move 60. But the 60 doesn't benefit me. It just gives them stuff to move back, so I don't think we want that. Let me just run Aaron first. That's a lot of damage. I think we Arvin. Arvin to get Charm. Maybe put Gear in hand. Maybe put Gear in hand. Gear to try and find boss. Or Iono. Iono would also be really nice. I would really like Iono next turn to actually disrupt this hand. Yeah, we'll grab those two. But if we don't hit Iono, I'll Crispin and start setting up our second Kanga. Although, I don't anticipate them being able to put a lot of damage onto our Kangaskhan in one turn. But I don't know, maybe they can. Because again, I'm still not 100% sure what we're playing against. 10 damage is a lot of damage. They do still have their draw power because they do still have a Soul Rock and a Lunatone in play. We know they have like a counter gain in hand. So if we see the Blood Moon come down, the Blood Moon might be able to actually knock me. I can't remember how much damage it deals. That's the problem. I cannot for the life of me remember how much damage the Blood Moon deals. 20 watch streak. Let's go. There it is. This attack does 30 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. So it does 100 and then 30 more damage. So I have 50 there. They can push 30. Have 80. 8 times 3 is what, 160? Oh yeah, so they do knock it. Okay. Even with the minus 60, I'm fairly certain they still do 300. I would be incredibly impressed if it was less than 300. If we had Stadium out, there's a chance we could survive it. But I feel like they easily hit that. We'll see. I don't know how much higher they hit it, though. 30 more damage for each damage counter. So right now they're hitting 15. So they're already hitting 250, or 190. 190 times 2. Oh, 190 times 2 already gets it, so they don't even actually move the damage. It's a tough one, actually. Yeah, they're already hitting, what is it, 440? Wait, how did I get the damage off wrong? How did I do the math wrong there? I need to see the math breakdown, because I was very incorrect. I think we send you up. I was very incorrect on the math. What was the math? 100 damage. Oh, the damage counters comes after the curly wall minus? I was thinking the... okay, that's what it is. The damage counters comes after the curly wall. No, it doesn't. It's just the way it writes it here. So it's 150. Base damage 100. That's crazy. That's crazy. What's gear? I do like the Iono. We could go for a corner route, but I mean, a corner route we would also need to penny. We would also need to penny, Kanga, and I don't think that gets us anywhere. I don't think that gets us anywhere. Right now, we weren't able to set up our second. So it could be we Crispin and we go for paralyzing. Or not paralyzing, confusion. That could be the play. I think it actually has to be the play. We hit for 60. We could push all the damage. I mean, they have Monkey to push damage. They could potentially retreat. I don't know how what their retreat angle is. I don't know what the retreat angle is for them. Oh, wait, no, I missed... Oh, shoot. I was supposed to attach this before I moved the damage. That was stupid of me. We were supposed to attach before we moved the damage. Oh, well. Always forget about the stadium. So right now, they either... If they flip tails on the attack, they knock themselves out, because they take 30 damage. But I don't know, like I said, they might have a switch. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Chiefy? I've been playing this a lot lately. The break his will for Kanga Cone? Not experienced too much, but what's your, what list are you? Are you playing one of the, or what build are you playing, I guess I should ask. I'm running, I want to say it's 4 Arvin, 4 Iono. That could be the build. I just grabbed one of the ones with Cornerstone. I'm playing the 2 Cornerstone. I haven't had too much brick, although to be fair, when the deck does brick, it bricks bad. That is fair. If you're able to get Pokemon out, so that is fair. Okay, so they moved to 30, so they do survive the knock if they flip tails. But man, I meant to move the damage. And they boss. So if they flip heads, they just win. That's funny. Been experimenting with 1/1 low punny as well. I have seen that. I haven't played around with that yet. Flip heads, just end it. Flip heads, just end it. That's good, though. Alright, so they do get knocked out. We do take a prize. That is very funny. It is very funny. We do hit boss. We are here in active, so let's run Aaron. But, I mean, we are stuck in active, right? We are very much stuck in active. And there isn't really anything we can do to get out of that. Could Arven for Switch? I mean, I guess Arven for Switch is our best bet here, right? This doesn't feel good, is what I'll tell you. Doesn't feel very good. Because even if I boss, because I mean, if I just confuse them, they just run with it. I really was hoping to hit Penny. Really what I needed to hit. I think we have to go. I mean, yeah, it's our only option there. I mean, we do have an additional energy switch, but both pennies are in there. We whiffed them both, but I mean, there's no way to get enough damage or enough energy out right now. Do we start attaching the Cornerstone? I don't think we do. Both of our fighting's in the discard, but we can Night Stretcher it back. I think, I mean, definitely we have to mind Adrenabrain this 30 damage away. Like, for sure, this 30 damage has to leave. Now, do we go... Can we get a knockout, actually? We can. We can get a knockout here. Because I have a second Adrenabrain. I think we... attach here... Adrenabrain it away. No, wait, 60... No, that is enough. Yeah, that's math. That's math. That's math. They get knocked out. So next turn, boss, energy switch, energy is game. If we can just kill Fez. But, I mean, right now they just need... I think boss is enough for game for them. Or countercatcher. I don't know how many boss they play, though. 8 cards left in deck. No draw power from the Lunatone. They do get to flip the script. They're going to Adrenabrain, of course, to the Kanga. No, not to the Kanga. So they don't have boss. Because that was their only Adrenabrain. Okay, countercatcher? No, okay. So our Kanga survives this turn. So all I need is energy switch for game, actually. I just need energy switch for game. And we get to see 3 cards here. Dun, dun, dun. That's pretty cool. Iono is not what we need. Oh, wait, I threw. Oh, I threw. Blood Moon is game. I forgot it was in hand. Monkey Dory up. Energy on Blood Moon. Boss was game. That was stupid of me. Well... Well... I mean, I guess we have to hit the Iono. Man, that was dumb of me. Hey, look, there's the energy switch. Here's the energy switch. I need to take a longer beat and look at the board before I just go, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Three cards and a flip the script. What can they make happen? Second monkey. If another Blood Moon comes out, they just have it. Oh, actually, do they have... I don't know if they have the... Because I don't know if they have the energy for it, actually. Because they have 7 energy in discard right now. Hold up! They might just be going for a Mind Bend. No, fighting energy in hand. Darkness onto the Fez. Retreating into the Fez and passing. Okay. Alright. Okay. I mean, that's just... If you Adrenaline Brain that damage... I was like, if you Adrenaline Brain the damage, it's just game for me. Okay, so energy is game. I don't have any energy in deck that Crispin even draws for me. Oh, wait, do I have 1 energy in deck? I might have 1 energy in deck. I do. Nice. Nice, I do have 1 energy in deck. GG's, my friend. I feel like I should have definitely lost this game. I mean, I did, because I did misplay. Yeah, hit all the heads. Hit all the heads. Hit 500 damage. My favorite when I start hitting heads. When I don't need it. This is something I wish they would fix. Like, there's no reason for EXP share to pop when I have game. Didn't close the door all the way and Cat was pushing in. Oh. I don't know if my opponent left or if they're... Okay. I was like, I don't know if they left or if they are just being a dick and letting the time tick by. Phantasmal Flame Booster Box. Some more dropping waves on eBay Live. I would never go to eBay Live. I've never had any luck on that. That's how it goes. Good win. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was fun. Again, that definitely should not have been a game that went my way. We had some decent draws. We had some decent plays. Yeah, I haven't played around with the 1/1 low punny. I've seen some people talking about it, but I have not added it at all. The blue looks really good with that, like the kind of like electrical board background there. I don't hate that as a what, a full art? I don't know. Every time I refer to the cards as something, when a friend's like, that's not a full art, that's a alternate art. I'm like, oh, okay. It's fun. Ooh, the Dugong is really good. That's a really good Dugong. Dugong. Yeah, but again, this is my... Man, this one's so good. I wish it included the other Rotom forms, other than just Wash, Mow, and Heat. I wish Frost was on here. And, is that the only one? No, that's not the only one missing. What else is... what am I blanking on? Frost and, What? How am I blanking on the other Rotom form? Fan. Oh my god, Fan Rotom. How did I forget Fan Rotom when it's the actual card that gets used of Rotom the most in this game? Yeah, I wish they would have included Fan Heat, or Fan, and Frost Rotom on this. But this is still a really cool art, and I definitely want to grab this card at some point. Nothing else cool pulled. Nothing else cool pulled. Allows us to run it back. Pin Hunter. They're hunting for pins. They got Sylveon on theirs. I got Espeon on mine. No! It's... Misclicked. I wanted heads. I always click heads. I've never once purposefully clicked tails. I've never once purposefully clicked tails. And you see, that's what happens when you do. When you click tails, you lose the coin flip. When you click tails, you lose the coin flip. I tried getting good one day. One day I will get good. What an open. What an open. That Rotom card is also 30 bucks right now. Hopefully it drops in price significantly. Shoot, chat. You're about to see a penny for game. About to see the biggest penny for game you've ever seen. When you clicked heads, you also lose the coin flip. There is no winning. No, but when I click heads and I lose the coin flip, I'm okay with it because I clicked heads. So we'll be under item lock, which does suck. We are very susceptible to early game item lock. So this does hurt me in my soul. We basically have to top deck what we need. I should have Earthen Vessel last turn. I don't know why I didn't. Or draw into an Iono to give us everything we need. Oh, my hand slipped. How did that happen? How did that happen? How did that happen? That wasn't supposed to happen like that. Yeah, my hand slipped. I didn't. Wait, this game is bugged. This game is so bugged. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that at all. Watch, it's gonna be heads this time, and I didn't get to click it, so my opponent is gonna. My opponent chose. Why would you choose tails? It's always heads. I would not like to go first. I would like to go second. So we gotta play 5 Kanga's Cons, so we always open Kanga. I do like this open. If I could just get an Arven. Ooh, Lopunny. Lopunny Metal fighting. This is Goldango. How'd I lose so fast? I pennied for game. I drew into a dead hand, so I just picked up my card and left. Said, I don't want to play this anymore. Fine. Deck is only good when you're winning, obviously. So this is the second deck that the other deck that I'm contemplating playing for Sunday. And it definitely, this is not a good matchup for me. Our only hope is they basically take forever to get energy. Yeah, you just go, hey, can I just draw one for fun? Just go, hey, you mind if I just draw one more for fun? Just one more for fun. We're definitely going to give them something. They're going to be really excited about it because their hand was already pretty dead. Or, I mean, they at least didn't have... What a draw! 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 Oh, wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I know they play Lopunny, but let's just set up cornerstones. Let's just set up cornerstones. So, probably not even put the boosts down then, right? I just put down 2 corners. And then they put down Lopunny next turn. I have boss in hand. We just boss the Lopunny. But this guy's got to get out of active. This guy's got to get out of active, though. Is Switch in deck? Switch is in deck. I mean, the pennies could, or what's their face? The Lopunny could be prized. The Lopunny could be prized. Precious Trolley build? Who uses Precious Trolley? The Lopunny is not prized. The low punny is not prized. I mean, look, Precious Trolley is great because you get to put down all those cards, but Precious Trolley in a deck like Goldango just feels bad if you don't open it turn 1. I mean, it feels bad in most decks if you don't open it turn 1, but in most cases, you don't need it. Okay, we just need Switch because I need to boss. Okay, that is not what I needed. That is not what I needed. Not what I needed. I mean, they could still whiff the low punny next turn. They could still whiff the low punny next turn. That could happen. But they do need energy as well. I think maybe we potentially boss Lunatone. Just draw better. I wish I could draw better. I have a boof in hand. I think let's just put down another boof to at least protect ourselves here. Then the deck. I think we have to penny attack. That has to be it. That has to be it. We have to just hope. Just gotta hope that they whiff the low punny somehow. That's really all it comes down to. If I can just boss the Baneri before it evolves, just don't evolve it immediately. At least have to draw for it. At least have to draw for it. Low punny does only do 230, I believe. Yeah, it only does 230, so they will need to bump the stadium to get the knockout this turn. But I mean, I can't kill a low punny with Cornerstone. Takes too many turns. No, Cornerstone just prevents Pokemon with abilities. Okay, the Ultra Ball for the low punny. So anything with an ability cannot attack Cornerstone. Low punny does not have an ability. There it is. There's low punny, not prized. And it has 330 HP. Now the hope could be they don't have a way to get it inactive and energy attached to it, which I can also live with. Okay. Okay. Well, that was a bit on me, wasn't it? I want to get top deck. Want to get top deck. Want to get top deck. Let's go ahead and start working on this guy. Let's go ahead and start working on low punny, shall we? Let's go ahead and start working on low punny. Actually, I should have definitely attached that energy to Boof. In case they go for the boss. Stall me again, because I know they play for boss. I should have put the energy on Boof. But they can't retreat again, and we know they don't play Prime Catcher. We know they're a Precious Trolley. Arven, okay. So Boof is not coming up into active. Balloon and energy, but you can't do it this turn. But they can go ahead and attach the energy. But I mean, I'm just going to boss the little punny right back up and attack it again. So it's another turn wasted for them at least. But now I'm kind of out of... I cannot do this another time. With my current hand. But this does make it more difficult for them, though. Attaching the balloon to the low punny is interesting. Man, an Iono would also be pretty good here. Next turn, they are attacking with that Lopunny. Oh, the Turo! Okay, the Turo's pretty good. The Turo's pretty good. The Turo's pretty good. And they got the stadium. Ah, it's Jover. Can I top deck Crispin? If I can top deck a Crispin, it's not terrible. If I can get a Crispin, it's not terrible. You know what? Ice Cream is definitely a card. Ice Cream is definitely a card that I could draw to right now. Only one Crispin. Other Crispin's prized. I mean, a Crispin does save the day. But I mean, the issue for them right now is they do need to retreat Turo again, so they need to play a Switch or a Jet of some kind. Or another Turo, I guess. Another Turo also does it for them. But since they attached energy, I can't imagine they're Turoing here. Are they just planning to kill the booth? They are. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so we lose if we don't top deck. Because, I mean, I can't send up Booth because that does nothing for me. 16 cards they can draw out. They most likely have a boss. Is there even anything that I would want off of a draw here? I don't think there is, but let's at least look. I mean, you probably can recover enough energy here that, yeah, none of this matters. Alright, GG. Yeah, we just weren't able to kill the bunny fast enough. We opened Kanga, so it's not like we had an option to not penny. Kangaskhan was our opening Pokemon. So, can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that, and we whiffed the switch. But we get to run it back. Just gotta get the corners down. But it's also powering up the corner, so we need to go second. To make sure that we can get the energy down to Cornerstone before it's too late. So I was about to say, honestly, best case, we can open a corner. And we actually have Arven in hand for... as long as the stuff's in the deck. I'm pretty sure this is the same person. No! Okay, this is not the same person. Interesting. I could have sworn this was the same person. Or no, it isn't. They were definitely wearing the same, like, jacket, though, right? They were wearing the same jacket, but it is a different person. It's a different username, but they are wearing the same jacket. Which I didn't remember their username. All I remembered was the jacket, because I just saw the jacket. Okay, Guardy. Guardy with Drifloon as well. Ooh. I don't like Guardy with Drifloon. Oh. Both of our Turbo Energizes are prized? Say it ain't. And a Crispin? How are we supposed to play the game? How are we supposed to play the game without any of our guys? That's crazy. That's crazy. Should have stacked the deck. I should have. What am I doing not stacking the deck? What am I doing not stacking the deck? Gotta do better than that. Seven cards to guarantee having one. That's true. That's smart. That's smart. So we'll just pass. Big hate to see it energy. Maybe should have switched King. Well, no, I didn't. I don't want to put a 3-prizer in active. Because I think they can reach 410 pretty easily. Although they did grab TM Evo there, so... Okay, actually we're chill. As long as we can hit Crispin... And we have 2 gears, but we only have 1 Crispin. If both Crispin were in deck... I'd feel a little bit better about only having 1 Crispin. Or I'd feel a little bit better about not having the TM Evos. What does Drifloom do? Bloom Blast is their attack. This attack does 30 damage for each damage counter on them. So they'll typically Bravery Charm it. And then they can take up to, since Guardy puts energy and puts damage counters onto them. Oh, the other Curly is prized. Or in hand. They can hit for like 300 damage pretty easily. It's their big Goldango tech. Crispin, are you out there? Oh, Crispin, can you hear me? Crispin, can you hear me? Oh, Crispin, where are you? Alright, well, we get to attack next turn. Let's see if we can do anything with that. Just tell me you can't get to Guardy. Okay, never mind. Never mind. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, let's do the math of 120, so 100, right? So they can do 300 damage. They can do 300 damage minus 60, 240. Can they kill me? They might not be able to. They might not be able to kill. 30 for each damage counter on this Pokemon. And they can't even get max damage on him right now. They have double Guardy. Alright, 60 damage is fine. Oh wait, this is actually beautiful here. Here, this is great. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Are you ready for this? We're gonna push 30 damage here. Knocking them out, take a prize card. They're gonna push up probably the monkey with no push up Guardy? What are you doing pushing up Guardy, bud? I'm still attacking this turn. Didn't expect that, did ya? That's funny. I was gonna end up bossing because I want to attack the Guardy anyway. I actually probably would have felt better to kill this, but if they only had one Guardy, attack one Guardy, because I do need 3 heads to make this happen. We'll see if we can do it. Can I flip 3 heads? We've been flipping a lot of tails tonight. Sure can't. Sure can't. That's okay. We are at least online. They only have 3 energy in the discard. They don't have either monkey turned on. They can only get 1 monkey powered up this turn. Iono doesn't really hurt me. I would have loved to kept the energy in hand and the boss, but we probably draw into energy. Yeah. 2 boss on the bottom of the deck is fine. But now, for them to be able to retreat, they have to put 2 damage counters on, or 2 energy onto Guardy, putting them up to 290 for the retreat. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And they are going to come in and try and attack here. They do get to push 30 damage, of course. But they will still be sitting at... what, 240 damage on... which is 2 monkey worth push. If we could get a penny... If I can get... Well, no, because I would need a second. I would need a monkey already set up. That's okay. That's okay. Right? Or is that the only... Oh, wait, that's the only damage they can push. So actually, yeah, Penny actually gets us a knockout on Guardy. Assuming they don't flip the 2 heads needed to knock me out. Because they're hitting 200 minus 60, 140, that brings me to 200. No, they need 3 heads. Yeah, they need 3 heads. And they get none of them. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Jumbo ice cream. It's just what I always wanted. Actually, Penny doesn't actually do it. Penny doesn't actually do it. Just to save the other darkness energy. Heads knocks this out. Definitely push 30 there to make them kind of useless. Heal that. Put that there. Heal herself. Do I want to attach this anywhere? Sure. And then we'll knock out Mew. That second Guardy, that's going to be all the where they're pushing their damage from. They can push 6 damage this turn. And Mind Bend does nothing to us. It does 0 damage because I resist 60, and I have missed energy, so I don't get confused. Iono still doesn't hurt us. I would have... The monkey and dark energy is nice, but I mean, until I can get Penny to... There's Penny. To clear the board... To, like, pick up Cornerstone. Doesn't really matter. Okay, they are going to go for the Scream Tell. If they can do 160 without Bravery Charm, and they can kill a Boof. Or they can kill Cornerstone by pushing over some damage from Guardy. They still have more damage. Or more energy. So I don't know if they're just planning to do 80. Probably to stay out of range of me being able to... Actually, that's... Yeah, they're staying out of range. Because if they go up and hit 160, then I just Monkey Dory over some damage. Because I have to assume then they are going to they're targeting a Boof, which is actually best case scenario for me. I love them targeting a Boof. I love targeting a Boof. Okay. Monkey is it makes the most sense, which is why I was kind of confused they weren't going for the monkey. Just set up your TVs and consoles. Nice. We've been Iono'd multiple times. I do have a boss on the bottom of the deck. I think I do want to Nest Balls first to shuffle the deck. Because I think if anything... And also Darkness Energy is there. Because if anything, I think I want to boss and kill Guardy. All 4 boss are in there. Yeah, I think just bossing, taking 2 prizes just feels the best here. Also removes their damage they're able to move. They'll push this up and still be able to push over some damage, but I think all things considered, that's just best case scenario. Don't understand how to play Pokemon cards. I'll stick to my gens 1 through 4 games. It took me a little bit of time to learn it, but once I've learned it, it also helps that I just like card games. And for some people, which I don't know if that's the case for you, I also just don't like card games. Although I had this conversation with one of the people, or with a couple of times I've played with people, and I'm like, I enjoy a card game. I was like, but I don't play Pokemon TCG because I like playing card games like Magic the Gathering or like what's another big one? Commander, I guess, is a big one, which I think that's just an offshoot of Magic. Riftbound. Like, I don't play these types of competitive card games because I like competitive card games. I play Pokemon TCG because I like Pokemon, but I wouldn't be playing Pokemon TCG if I didn't also enjoy card games. Poker, Rummy, Gen Bridge. I do enjoy poker. I haven't played Rummy. I've played Phase 10 is something we've been playing a lot of. Does Mega Diancie do anything for them here? I don't think so, right? Counter Catcher. Is this to stall, or are you taking... This is to stall and take a kill. They're gonna... Oh, no, okay. I was like, they're gonna Scream Tail something. Scorpion, how you doing? Welcome on in. And the rules don't change. Yeah, that's true. Like, rules change for Pokemon fairly often. Cribbage? I don't think I've ever played Cribbage. I've heard it. I haven't played, like, Gen or Bridge either, to be fair. Spades. I enjoy Spades. I haven't played Spades in forever, though. I still have 3 boss in deck, so just top decking boss is great. So one with a pegboard. What? Okay, I'm just gonna Google Cribbage because I haven't... Cribbage. I've never seen this before. Yeah, I've never played Cribbage. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this before. Good, just looking at what the current meta is. Seems to be the same with some megas coming in. Yeah, I don't think we'll have a big shakeup in anything in the meta until next year. I mean, boss's game. So that'd be cool if we could hit boss. Perhaps darkness energy. Both. It's crazy how toward one using only Cornerstone Mass to need a bench Mega. Yeah, it's incredible. 10 out of 10 gameplay. Does me pushing this 10 damage to Scream Tail mess them up? If I make it 40, no, because then it's just an even number. If I made it uneven, it would mess them up. It just benefits them, so we'll just literally push it here just for the sake of just clearing it off my board. I need like 4 or 5 heads. Which region was that again? That was Vegas, I believe. Yeah, it was Vegas because NAIC or LAIC was this past weekend, the weekend before last, where Gabriel got DQ'd. It's like cribbage, but it's so much fun. Do you play missed points rule? If it's just pointing out when someone miscounts points, they get credit amount most of the time. I want to play Monopoly Cheaters Edition. That's what I want to play. Okay, why are they bringing up Guardy? Do they get it here? Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Because they're bringing up Guardy. I don't think so. I don't think I'm missing anything. What does Mega Diancie do? 120 damage for each energy they discard. Discard up to 2 energy, does 120 damage each. I don't know. I don't know what the Diancie tech is for. Maybe it's their... I don't know what the tech is for. I was like, they're only able to push 90 damage over. Do they have a boss? No, they're just hitting 130. Hey, can I get boss? No, Penny is not boss. Although I will Penny Booth if that's what it comes to. Oh, actually, I definitely should have pennied the monkey. Because I only need 1 heads for pinning the monkey. But I wouldn't get it anyway, so it's fine. I wouldn't get it anyway, so it's fine. Because 1 heads would have put me at 510 or 220, and 1 heads would have pushed me. No, I still need 2 heads. Churro. Oh, the Diancie. Okay. For another monkey? Now just put Diancie back down. Okay. I really want Mega Venusaur EX eventually. It just looks like a lot of fun. I really want to play in Zoroark, but I'm just having a lot of fun playing Dragapult Dusknoir. Dragapult Dusknoir is such like a the equivalent of like a warm sweater for me. I'll just go back to it every now and again. I'm like, I just have fun playing Dragapult Dusknoir. I just enjoy playing it. Your uncle was cool and this points go to the collar. That's crazy. Okay, they might have it here actually. No wait, because they're still 1 damage short of killing the booth. I was like, if they can remove the minus 60 for me, but they're still 1 damage short for the booth. And now I just need 1 heads for game. Or boss. Where's this boss at? Where's this boss at? I'm out here begging for a boss. Out here begging for a boss. Okay, I just need 1 heads for game. Out here begging for a boss's order. But I mean, we just lose the next turn because they just power this up. Right? 1 heads does get me there, doesn't it? My math should be right. 40. I know we're doing minus 30. No, we still need 2 heads. We still need 2 heads. Okay. Oh. GG's. GG's, my friend. That's rough. Rough, rough, rough. Because, right, they hit 180. 180 is already knockout, so you don't even need to... they don't even need to do this. Because 180 is already, right? Yeah, 180 is already knockout, so they don't even need to monkey. Now, if they continue monkeying, I'm gonna concede. If they just take the attack, I'll let they can take the attack. But if they decide to continue monkeying, they're just being a dick. Okay, you're just being a dick. Alright. Just when you have game, take game. There's no reason to sit there and keep playing out the course of your turn when you have game. 1,240 damage done. We're not hitting the heads we needed to hit. We're not hitting heads when we needed to hit heads. But yeah, I love Dragapult Dusknoir. I know it's a deck I go back to often just to play with. Talk about a snooze fest. More like a coin. You know what? We're going to go from coin flipping to coin bonusing. That's what we're moving to here. Ooh. Moving to almost throw my water bottle off the table. The reason I keep going is to not worry about miscalculating something. And that's fair. That is reasonable. That is reasonable. Two Mollies? Oh, we gave them all the sauce. They know exactly what we have. We gave them all the sauce. They saw it all. Watch Lunatone be prized. It isn't. But it could have been, and I would have been sad. My first league match in a tournament was against a Goldango player, and it was rough. I never knew power flow. Goldango, and especially once Goldango gets up and starts moving, if you don't have a way to counter their energy recovery, it's tough. It's also a tough matchup for Goldango. So best case scenario is we top deck fighting energy and draw into boss and fighting energy. We can just boss that Abra. Nah, they put down another Abra. That's fair. Basically, I just want to keep this a one price board on my side and just attack with Soul Rock. Okay. Assault landing for 0. No stadium in play. They have 2 Abras down, so I don't really care too much about getting to the Abra. So we'll go for Vessel. We'll go for Balloon. And we will grab 2 Fighting Energy. I'm going to go. Good night, Wiz. Good night, Welsh. Thanks for swinging through. Hope you have a good rest of the weekend. I don't even know if there's really anything big I want to draw into right now. I think I might hold this. Although we know they're not going to Iono us, so there's no reason not to draw. We know that they're not going to hand disrupt. So we might as well get cards into our hand. Now this is the turn they start popping off. They're going to get a lot of stuff moving this turn. They're going to hit their dun sparses. Dusk Ball? Who plays a Dusk Ball? Dusk Ball allows you to look at the bottom 7 cards of your deck. Well, not look at, I guess draw from the bottom. How does it actually word it? Oh, it does say look at the bottom 7 cards of your deck. But basically how, like, Pokegear looks at the top 7 cards of your deck, Dusk Ball looks at the bottom 7 cards of your deck. And you draw Pokemon. Alright. All the bench Dunsparces are gone. The Enriching Energy. Enriching Energy allows them to draw 4 cards. They Alakazam. They Dunsparce this, so that way the Enriching Energy goes back into their deck. But they already attached for turn, so they can't attack this turn. They already attached for turn. Okay, so you lose out on draw power because I am just going to kill this Dunsparce. Oh, Wondrous Patch. I forgot Wondrous Patch existed. I'm not going to lie. Forgot Wondrous Patch was a card that existed in this game. Although it did only just exist as of Phantasmal Flames. Phantasmal Flames introduce Wondrous Patch, attack a basic Psychic Energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. They should have used that before they Dunsparce, but they might have just drawn it off of this Dunsparce. Oh, this one has a free retreat. Never mind. Free retreat. Never mind. I don't know if we'll be able to keep ahead of everything because they kill Alakazam here. I don't have any hand disruption. We can easily take this prize knockout here, but then they take 2 prizes. We go down to 4, they go down to 3. Because I don't think there's a world where I can So if I put any 2 prizer down, it's just bad. Okay. I do like this. I do like this. I don't think I care too much about their draw power at this point. Just getting rid of their Abras is better for me at this point. I know they can easily boss the Fez, but as long as I continue to take prize cards, I think I'm okay. As long as I keep taking prize cards, because they take Fez and they go down to 3. I kill and I go down to 3. They kill and they go down to 2. Yeah. Ooh, there's no way for us to really gain the prize advantage, though, once we put a 2 prizer in play. And once we put the 2 prizer in play, there's no way for us to take the advantage, because we don't have any form of hand disruption. No form of hand disruption makes this matchup real bad. And they don't play any 2 prizers, so it's not like it's ever going to be an issue. I don't even know if low punny fixes anything for us. I don't think it does. I don't see how it would, other than just 330 is a lot of HP. But we'll take another prize. Yeah, at this point, there's 17 times 2 is... Yeah, they're already knocking it. They're already hitting 360. Yeah, I think that's just game at this point. Because we just have no way to... We have no way to reduce their hand size. If we would have been able to draw into the boss without having to put Fez down, it was a different story. Maybe we should have... We should have Fez flipped the script and then just Tarot picked it up. But I mean, it still would have been the same situation where we're just 1 prize behind. What's Kanga Cone? Kanga Cone was the deck we were playing before this. It is Mega Kanga's Con and Bouffalant. So they need 2 prizes for game. Yeah, I think that is just game then. Because I could put... But I mean, they have, again, 18 cards in hand. They haven't evolved this yet. And I honestly don't know why they haven't evolved this yet. But I'm sure it's just because they haven't wanted to. X, how much damage did they hit for last time, actually, before I do this? Right, they hit for, like, 300 something, right? Oh, 34, actually, damage counters. But I don't have a way to reach... I don't have a way to reach Kanga otherwise. Or, I don't know, can't reach low punny. I ain't going to power it up? No. You use TM Turbo Energize to power it up. Nest Ball. What's this nonsense? My literal only hope is hitting low punny and them not being able to get out of it, but they can. And we don't have another Soul Rock. Again, I'm assuming they have it. I'm 100% assuming they have it. But, you know, I want them to show me they have it, you know? I want to see that they have it, but I'm pretty sure they have it. No, use Turbo Energize to attach 2 energy to Kanga's Con, and then you can start swinging the next turn. Bouffalants are you're taking 60 less damage, and then you use the Cone aspect, which is the Jumbo Ice Cream Cone, which makes you take, or heals 80 damage off of a Pokemon as long as they have 3 energy attached to it. And you're always going to have 3 energy attached to your guy. Now, I don't know why they didn't push this one if they were going to rare candy. I mean, they have enough damage right now, so I don't know why they're still drawing unless they don't have the energy. That's what I'm hoping for. They just whiff the energy somehow. Because otherwise they already have it. Or they're just trying to hit as big as damage as they can. They can pick up table I bought. Have fun with it. See you later. Yeah, they're just trying to hit as much damage as they can. There's no way they don't have energy Alakazam in hand right now. We just got to outspeed them. We just got to outspeed them. We just got to outspeed them. Don't give them the satisfaction of getting to hit their big damage. No satisfaction. Just sad. Satisfaction. Emphasis on sad. Berg. Because the idea with the Mega Kanga's Con is no one is not taking any more than one prize off you. They're just killing Kangas or killing boofs to do it. I don't know. I might take the deck Sunday to the cup I'm going to. So it's between Kanga's Con or taking this. Okay, well, I know I have Lopunny in hand. You know, I know Lopunny's in deck. So I guess that's something. Don't really want to open Genesect. You know, I don't really want to open Genesect. Maybe I did want to open Genesect. I mean, I did have Balloon in hand. I probably should have opened Genesect. Gear for Arven. Arven for Buddy Poffin. Poffin for 2 gimmies. Artie's on. Oh, hold up. Art is on in play. Arven for Nestball. Nestball for one of the rocks. Why are you Nestballing for Fez? What? Why would you put Fez down when you have... What is your board state? We're just top deck Arven. Okay. Okay. No! What? Both of the Soul Rocks prized? That's crazy. Both of the Soul Rocks prized. What is this world coming to? And the other balloon is prized. That's crazy. Watch all my... I was gonna say, watch my Metal Energy be prized too. That's wild. I don't really want to Vessel this hand for them to... I want them to think this hand is dead. I want them to think this is a dead hand. Because I don't want them to Iono me. I know, but they also only have 4 cards, so they probably want to Iono anyways. Hello, Raiders! Welcome on in, Sworcy Plays. How was the stream? Hope it was well. The jelly, I guess it's not a fish. That's a jellyfish. I mean, a fish is literally in the name. Jellyfish. And Frillish. Frillish is fish if you just remove a couple letters. So it's a fish. Played Gengar. I need to play the Gengar deck. I want to play Gengar. I want to play Sharpedo. I want to play... There's another deck I've been wanting to play, but I just haven't done so yet. Okay, hold up. They attached for turn, so maybe we're not under item lock just yet. About to bounce. Thanks for swinging through. Thanks for the raid. Hope you have a great night. Hold up. You're going to leave your 2-prizer inactive? That's a crazy choice to leave your 2-prizer inactive. It's a choice I'm very excited that you decided to take today. But it's a wild choice for them to have taken this. And I really appreciate, especially one that's weak to metal already. Like, with Vessel alone, I kill this. Actually, I need one more energy for Vessel alone to kill it. We're being a little dramatic. I'm being a little dramatic. Kill the Lunatones and Soul Rock's gone anyways. Okay. Just thin in the deck enough to hopefully find Arven off gear. That's so rude. That's so rude. Wait, do I have enough energy? I have enough energy. Never mind. That's not... I mean, it's still rude, but it's fine. I can live with it. I can live with it. Because I am hitting for 300 now. You can never reach 330, I don't think. So I think that's safe to go and evolve. How much damage do you do? I was like, you do 230, right? You do 230, so like it's not... Turoing was the correct choice. I don't know why they left... They should have definitely retreated into the Ralts or into, like, the Monkey. They definitely shouldn't have left the 2-Prizer inactive. Definitely should not have left the 2-Prizer inactive. That's a crazy choice. But they also nestballed for Fez for no reason. I mean, I get they were trying to thin a card from the deck before they Lilied, but they should have thinned something different than Fez. But they do get their Guardy out. They do have 3 energy and discard. They do get Oceanic Gloom, which is fine. There's no items. I hope they actually evolve this. Second Monkey. They can power it up this turn depending on energy. They do still have a Flip the Script. Oh no, they attached for turn this turn, so never mind. They cannot power it up this turn. What went to the bottom off the deck of my Iono? 1 Superior, 1 Turo. I am sad to see the Turo gone, but it's okay. I can live without it. Ooh, Guardy EX. Guardy EX hits for a lot, right? 50 for each psychic energy attached to all their Pokemon. I mean, right now, that's 150 damage. They're just going to go for an Oceanic Gloom. Are they going to put more than 1 energy onto it? Yeah, they are. Okay, so they can push 30 across. Yeah, makes sense. Do you have the Evo? Or will you just stay a Frillish? Probably makes sense to push that to the Lopunny. Okay. Because you know I'm evolving that next turn. So the Lopunny would have made more sense to put 30, but that's fine. And the boss! And the boss! I just need energy! I just need energy! Look at all that great energy I can't use because I'm under item lock. How many injury in the discard? 1 energy. So at the very least, we can try and trap something inactive. At the very least, we can try and trap something inactive. Or just draw a second energy. Or just draw a second energy. Okay, I mean, we could also go Bunny. Since we had to open it anyways, Bunny's already here. We could grab Balloon off... No, the second Balloon's prize. We already know that, actually. So they're actually not aware we can do that. So we could still boss... We could boss punch Mega Carnivore for whatever reason. I like that this is gold. Like, not the card itself, but... I like that the Curlia is gold. Let's just remove the item lock. Let's just remove the item lock. Take a prize card. Hey, it's a balloon! It's a balloon! I love balloons! What you gonna do? There's a world where bossing might have just been better. There is a world where bossing probably was better. Boss pass would have just been better, but it's whatever. Ish, whatever. They did have energy in hand, so boss wouldn't have mattered. They had the energy that they needed. Thank you for showing me that. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate seeing the energy. It makes me know that I made the correct choice just to remove the item lock. Okay, I'm just going for the drift bloom. For the drift bloom. They have already flipped the script. They can still Monkey Dory damage, right? Yeah, they can still jump in some damage. I mean, to low punny and bossing the low punny, honestly, would be pretty cool for them. Draw 3 prize cards. Now they're just removing damage off the fielding, because they're already hitting for 300. Okay, we win. Okay, we win. Cool. Cool. I think we win. Don't let me not count the eggs before they hatch. But I'm fairly certain we win. Okay, I just need one more energy card, which we get here. And now I'm doing 350? Yeah. Okay, we win. Nice. Zero reason for you to put this Mega in play. Don't know why you put this Mega in play when you're playing against Goldango. That can easily reach 360 damage. And I also had 2 more coin bonuses to potentially hit another energy recovery. Yeah, not sure why they decided to put the Mega Guardian play and then not even use it. It was interesting choices. Interesting choices all around. Battle Cage. We're seeing a lot of Battle Cage with people trying to deal with Dragapult. I am really excited that this is a card that printed. I don't think it's going to matter very much because Dragapult already plays like stadiums, so I don't know that this will matter that much. But it is exciting to see something, you know, trying to do it. But again, we'll see if it has any effect. Oh, here's the illustration rare of it, or illustration art of it. Whatever the term is. Greed is my sin. And you're wearing your comfy shorts? That's crazy. Wear comfy shorts and be greedy. Oh. Heads on the Surledge coin. Now, are you playing Surledge? If you are playing Surledge, we are at the disadvantage. If we can take 2 prizes first, it's not as bad. But we do have to take 2 prizes first for it not to be that bad. This is pretty solid open having both. If I can just hit fighting energy. No, we're playing Mirror. Because metal, superior metal fighting. I don't know literally what else would be playing that. Other than Mirror. Yeah. Wait, why would you put the 51 down if you wouldn't? Why wouldn't you put the 50 HP in active? What? You gotta put the 50 HP in active. You gotta put the 50 HP in active. Gotta make use of the call for family. Especially going second, you want to call for family. I mean, if you're playing it, you know. Here for Arvin. Just go to Arvin for Nest Ball, called for family for the other of the rocks. Had both rocks. Huh? Huh? For Mega Mawile, I assume? I don't know what else they would be playing Team Energize for other than for Mawile. Gotta be for Mega Mawile. So they aren't playing Lopunny or Lucario. Those have been the other two, like, cornerstone techs. Oh, interesting. Turbo Energized to the cornerstone. Okay. Okay, and they definitely have boss to get Bunny. I was not expecting that. I'm gonna be so real. My Bunny's prized anyways. Yeah, my Bunny's prized anyway, so that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. They most likely don't play Iono, so we could probably rip the ESP. And, I mean, here, the thing is, do we boss? Do we try and find the Lopunny? I don't think that's the answer. If we hit, then they immediately kill us the next turn if they get energy. If they get energy, they immediately kill us the next turn. Otherwise, we could attempt to find the Lopunny. But I mean, it's only if we get it off the first prize and then they can't, and then they boss it. And if they boss it, we're screwed anyways. But I mean, it's a 3-shot to 3-shot this, you know? I don't know, let's see if we can 3-tap it. Before they find another energy. What you got? What you got in those 5 cards? You do have the energy. Okay, well, okay. Uh-huh. Haha. Uh-huh. This is so funny. Haha. I do think we just don't get there because we can't find. I mean, we need the top deck, either Fighting Energy or Soul Rock, because we're obviously gonna Arvid for the small balloon. Yeah, that does matter, I guess, because now I have to 3-tap again, and you just 1-tap because you're powered up. I think we do just lose this though, since we weren't able to get Bunny. I don't really see how we win it. Yeah. Don't really see how we win it. I could hit boss here, boss, and take a prize card, and again, we should have just chased the prizes to see if we could find Bunny, I guess. Dude, that's crazy. Dude, that's crazy. Can I have boss, please? Okay, counter catcher also works. Counter catch will also work. Take that in gear, I guess. Yeah. No, Bonnie. We know they threw away at least one Turo. So I'm hopeful they at least don't have a second one in hand. So we can at least take one more prize. Maybe. Okay, just to demolish. Just to demolish. Okay, we definitely hit a boss. Because we get to see 3 more cards. There's no way we whiff a boss. No way we whiff a boss. 3 boss, 2 Turo are in there. Okay. Do we hit the bunny? If we don't hit the bunny, I'll cry. Oh my god. No, bunny! I don't know that I can even... Can I even keep up enough to knock out? I already have 1 Soul Rock in discard. I don't have any more Night Stretcher, so the Night Stretcher in hand needs to be recovering Soul Rock. The picnic basket, I think, does solve a lot for them. Ooh. Sad. What you got, friend? I assume it's a demolish. I assume it's a demolish. Again, I think that is the, because the other Night Stretcher's prized as well. I mean, they kill this, and they just attach energy and take game. Or they boss and take game. So again, I don't see how we get around it. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to, like, waste more time with them here. Yeah, that picnic basket was such a big play for them. The picnic basket was such a big play for them. I just feel like they have to have boss in hand. I feel like there's not a world that they don't have boss in hand. So even if I try and power up the Lunatone, I feel like they just boss me before I can do anything. Dang. Dying, dying, dying. Hey, we're still obviously going to try it, but I assume they just have boss for game. Again, let me just double check that I'm not missing anything. No, there's nothing that using Arven will find for me. We will just attach for turn, and I will pass, and I assume they have boss for game. Yeah. That was rough having the bunny prized. Rough day having the bunny prized. Even then, even if that wasn't boss for game, it's still boss for my attempt to kill. So no matter what, that was just game for them. That was just game for them no matter what. For rough. This probably be last game. Are you ready to blast off? As long as you stay hydrated. Rough. I don't know, I think I might just end up taking Kanga Cone this weekend just for the fun of it. It'll be something a lot of people aren't super prepared for, at least in the expectation of it. It's obviously been doing well in some online tournaments and whatnot, but I don't think people are going to be showing up playing. Can you go to active, please? I don't think people are going to be showing up playing Blood Moon or Saluna. But to be fair, it's my first time going to the shop that I'll be going to this weekend. So they might show up playing playing Blood Moon or Saluna. I don't know what to expect from this specific crowd. I assume it's gotta be some Marnie. Ippa-dippa-da-ba-doo! Badoo, what are you doing here? Yeah, you don't want to waste your darkness energy like that. You should probably just pass. Oh, okay. Or Itchy Pollen. Itchy Pollen works too, I guess. Itchy Pollen works too, I guess. What other thoughts could you possibly be making with your 4 cards? I think can Genesect and can potentially. I only need 1 energy since we've already attached, so I only need to hit 1 energy. I hate this game. I hate this game so much. When the game won't let me draw my Goldangos. This stupid game. This stupid game. I didn't want to draw my Goldangos anyways. I didn't want to draw Goldangos anyways. Why would I ever want to put Goldangos on? I don't know how it's a bug they have. This bug has been around, and it's not just a Genesect. It's just a deck search bug. I don't know how they haven't fixed it. It has been a bug for so long. For at least the past year plus since I've been back in the game. I don't know how they haven't fixed this bug yet. Really sucks because it puts me at such a disadvantage. A whole turn behind. Where now I'm item locked, where I potentially would have not been item locked. I potentially could have drawn into energy. So annoying. Okay, we at least drew into 1 energy. Now I could boss the Frostlass and kill the Frostlass, which I do kind of dig. But I think getting rid of item lock is more important. Especially with a picnic basket in hand. And they're aware of the bug. I'm sure they've tried to fix it, because they do fix other bugs. But I don't know how they haven't fixed that specific bug. But I'm also not a developer, so I don't know. Maybe it's very difficult to fix. Okay, no item lock going into this next turn. That's real chill with me. That's real chill with me. Team Evo? Okay. I was gonna say, Team Evo would be great for me. They do get the Spike Mouth. But Spike Mouth and Team Evo wouldn't be a good pair, because you wouldn't want to, like, grab out Marnie's, I can't remember what its mid-stage is. Morgrim. You wouldn't want to Team Evo Morgrim. Because you want to evolve from hand. That's the whole benefit of evolving from hand. It just depends on how it was coded in the first place. Yeah, and this game is just poorly coded to begin with. I might just Turo Genesect and just call it a day. Like Picnic Basket, Turo Genesect. Oh, they probably target the second Impidimp and the Frostlass. That makes most sense. I did forget they put down a second Impidimp. So they are pushing 20 damage each time now. So it might be better just to go ahead and boss a Frostlass. Probably better to just boss a Frostlass. And just only have 10 damage each turn. Definitely going to be better in the long run. Definitely going to be better in the long run. Let's go ahead and grab out the other Genesect, or the other Gholdengo off Genesect. Let's go ahead and coin for 2. Let's go ahead and Picnic Basket. Let's go ahead and also Frostlass. And let's just... I don't think there's a chance they put us back under item lock. I think we just knock out. And now I'm at least on an even prize map. Still not great for us. Like, we're not in, like, the best position, but we're in a pretty okay position. Getting rid of one Frostlass is nice. But there's already a decent amount of damage. I honestly probably should have Nestballed and put a Gimmighoul down. That's what I should have done. Could have just had a second Gimmighoul down, or a third Gimmighoul down, just to have. I don't know. They are going to punch 180 this turn. I don't know. Depends on how this turn ends, what my hand looks like and what the damage on board. At least with getting rid of the one Frostlass, I'm not as worried. But my benched Gholdengo will be at 70 damage, because I assume they 30 punch it. I can't imagine they 30 punch the Genesect. They might, but I can't imagine they do. They have a Grimmsnarl in hand. I don't know what they want off the secret box here. They'll probably grab Devo just to get it, and a Spike Month just to thin the deck. But I don't know what their Arven and Bloon and Stretcher. I don't know what they're wanting to Arven for. Are they going for another Team Evo turn? Another Team Evo turn would be kind of wild. No, okay, they're going to countercatch your Genesect to trap it. Or to actually to take a knockout. That'd be kind of cool. They go down to 4 prize. They keep the prize trade going. Punch the other one? Oh, yeah. I don't know if this 10 mat. I mean, next turn I will be in Team Devo range, but that is why we're going to Nest Ball and put a Gimmighoul down. I actually think punch 30 here, just off of past path, or off of my turn, their turn, I get up to Team Devo range. But I might actually put the 30 here. The 30 here I think actually would have been better, because this is in Devo range now. I don't know that Low Punny is ever the play. Is Low Punny ever the play? What could Low Punny do for me? I mean, it doesn't have an ability on it, so it could be worth potential. There's definitely potential in the bunny. But I kind of want to draw here. I would love to hit ESP without having to use Arvin for it, so I could Turo this. Incredible. Incredible. Literally incredible. Literally incredible stuff. This is incredible stuff. Beautiful stuff. Oh, maybe I will put the bunny down. Bunny's interesting. Bunny is interesting. Bunny is interesting. Put random water energy on and just cause. Yeah, just cause. Just cause. 100 damage, 200 damage, 300 damage. 100 damage, 200 damage, 300 damage. They're at 310, pass over, they take damage, and they die. You take 2 prizes. Okay, now I feel like I'm in a great spot. Even an Iono wouldn't even make me that sad. It would make me kind of sad because I have all 3 of my superiors to the bottom of the deck. But it wouldn't be that sad. I'd be like, oh, man, that sucks. Oh, man, that sucks. Gotta be another Impotent coming down. No way it's not another Impotent. Yveltal, okay. Yveltal to do some stalling. I don't hate the thought. You have already seen me use a Turo. I don't hate that. Be very paired nicely with an Iono. And also an attachment for Turg. Or just to concede. Had we not been Iono'd, we had a Turo to get out of whatever the trap was. And we had Bunny there. We didn't have Low Punny in hand yet, but that was still pretty good. Yeah, I don't know what their play was at that point. I don't think they were expecting the ESP to rip out 8 energy to start attacking with. Which is why I'm kind of like on board the ESP train again. Mainly because people aren't expecting it right now, so then you whip out the ESP, and they go, oh, what the... Why are you playing this? I go, for that reason right there. For that reason right there. Alright, well, that's going to be it for me tonight. Not 100% sure what next stream is. Like I said, I am going to that cup on Sunday. So I have some update for you then. Potentially a stream Monday night. And then... Not that one. Wait, I think that's... And then Thursday the 11th is when I go in for my wisdom teeth removal. That won't be this next week, but the week after that, in which I will not be streaming over the weekend. I don't know how long I'll be in, like, sore from speaking. So my goal is over this next week. So we might have reduced streams next week, because my goal over this next week is to bulk some videos. Because right now I have no videos bulked at all. So there may be only like 2 streams next week, so I can record. But that'll be it for me. Hope you all had a wonderful time. Thanks for swinging through. I had a blast. Thank you for good luck at the cup. I will let y'all know when next we stream how it went. But have a good night, everyone. Thanks for swinging through. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. And otherwise, have a great night. See you.